morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Saturday the 14th of October 2023 and today I'm making a long trip down to the West Midlands for Stourbridge versus Gateshead in the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. So here I'm in Stourbridge and going into this game this afternoon. Stourbridge currently find themselves in 11th place in the Southern League Central Division, while we are obviously still in 6th place in the National League table. Of course, nothing's changed since the video on Tuesday night because there hasn't been any more National League games since Tuesday night. But yeah, I think all the same, despite the two leagues difference, we have got to be professional today because Stourbridge have of course been the sort of side they've had a little bit of a knack for knocking out teams from higher leagues in the FA Cup over the last few years or so. So they'll want to add us to their list today, and I think they'll be they'll believe in themselves. They'll see themselves as having a chance. So yeah, it's going to be a really tough game this today, especially away from home. We're going to be coming up against a home crowd that are going to be right up for it. I imagine they're going to get a bit of an inflated gate to what they usually get. I mean, especially considering that it is, of course, the international break this weekend, so they might get a few West Brom fans, Wolves fans, Birmingham fans, Villa fans, whatever. So yeah, I think it'll be a good atmosphere in there today, but you know, I've got faith in these lads to come down here and be professional today. As I said in the reaction to the draw video, obviously Mike and Busted were victims of a cup upset not too far away from here, actually, a few years ago in the FA Trophy away at Halesowen Town, and I think that game now is perhaps got to be seen as a bit of a blessing in disguise, because it was a real wake-up call for them as managers, I think, early on in their management career as to how to handle these sorts of cup ties and what have you. So yeah, I've got to say I'm relatively confident we'll get the job done in this tie, whether that be here today or we need to take it back to the Gis on Tuesday. What'll be will be, but as long as we're not naive or anything like that, we're show Stourbridge the correct amount of respect, then hopefully that should be enough to help us get by. And this is an important game for us as well, make no mistake about that, because even in the next round there's some pretty big ties that we could end up getting, ties that could potentially land us a TV appearance, a very healthy, some very healthy money in terms of gate receipts and what have you. So yeah, it's important for us as well. And I mean, the dream, of course, would be to get to that third round and pull out Man United, Newcastle, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, or someone like that. So always a good incentive in the FA Cup, and I think that's why people love it so much. I mean, especially people that support lower league teams. I mean, obviously when you get to the third round you'll get all this absolute rubbish, is the FA Cup losing its spark and what have you, should replays be scrapped, does it cause too much fixture congestion? Like, just basically Jurgen Klopp and all that lot having moaned about every little detail about it. So, but for us, it really is massive, and just getting, as I mentioned, like getting that sort of big tie could really help us in the long run, like financially, what have you. So big game this today, and new and off the list for me as it goes. So let's head on down to the War Memorial Ground and find out how it all unfolds. Here we are then, a new one off the list. Let's go in. So the team's warming up. Stourbridge getting ready in the distance, going to be in their traditional all red this afternoon. Are the shirts red and white stripes? I think they might be. Not entirely sure. Of course, it's the first time I've seen them play ever. And we're getting ready to see. I think we might be in either our home kit or that black third strip, which, to say we've used it quite a few times already, has not yet gone on sale, which is maybe a little bit odd. But anyway, we'll find out when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match. I'm into it. Go on. Go on. No. Wake it up, man. Go on. Go on. Go on! Oh, good save. Go on! Go on, Steve! Go on! Ma! Come on! Go on! Run! Oh, save! What a save! Go on! Go on! Oh! Corner! It's a corner! It's a corner! Go on! Go on! Great ball, that. Hey! Go on, Regan! Come on! Go on! What? 100. Over here! Down! Down to the floor! Half-time, Stourbridge 0, Gateshead 0. Why do we always, every week without fail, run into a goalkeeper that has a blinder? It's actually uncanny at this point. Once again, it has to be said that the goalkeepers are pretty much the reason why it is still 0-0. I think early on Stourbridge absolutely battered us and should have been 1-0 up themselves, but a tremendous double save from Archie Mayer kept us from going 1-0 down, and from there we've probably dominated the game really. The good organised defensive line from Stourbridge, good goalkeeping display from the goalkeeper, and that is the reason why this game is going in 0-0 at half time. But we are creating the chances, and if we can carry on like that, then that expects us at least to go on and get the win. But of course Stourbridge do still pose a threat, as they have proven already, but I think as long as we don't do what we've done the last couple of games where we just seem to disappear at the start of the second half, then hopefully we'll be able to find a goal, go on and win this game. It'll be interesting to see if what changes we make in the second half, if we look to bring likes of Denanga into the game and what have you. The game's still there to be won by either side.
Greg. Oh, save. Yeah! What a goal! What a goal! Whoa! Gang! Come on! Gang! What's a hit? Go on! Give over! Go on, Bear! Go on, Bear! Go on, Bear! Hey!
Fuck off, big boy, you wanker!
Christ's sake, man! Get out! Oh! Give it away. That's just what we play at. Yeah! Get in! Come on! Get in! Go on! Go on! Get in! 4 minutes of added time at the end of this game. Right, ref. Oh, save.
Full time, Stourbridge 0, Gateshead 3. Job done. I think in cup ties like this, it is just about winning no matter how you do it. And obviously, for large parts of that game, Stourbridge gave us a good battle. They had a few chances themselves. They made it difficult for us to break them down. But what has to be said is that opening goal was just absolutely ridiculous. Possibly one of the best goals I've ever seen. That just the technique, just absolutely everything about it. It was maybe a little bit of a spark that we're possibly crying out for at that stage of the game, and I think from there, once again, Stourbridge, to their credit, didn't let the heads drop or anything like that. Still got forward, tried to make things as awkward for us as they possibly could, but I think that second goal towards the end of the game, once again, Luke Hannon, pretty much right place, right time. I think that was what we needed more than anything, because I think that goal just helped, just helped take the sting out of the game more than anything, and we added one more for good measure towards the end, and yeah, that is us safely through to the first round proper of the FA Cup. But fair play to Stourbridge, really enjoyed visiting the grounds there. It's a nice little club. Honestly, if there's anyone from Stourbridge, any Stourbridge supporters, any Stourbridge players, staff, whatever, watching this, good luck for the rest of the season. Yeah, because I think like you can see, like when you at the level they're at and you get into the fourth qualifying round, then you're clearly there for a reason, aren't you? So yeah, I think it wasn't as easy as maybe the scoreline in the end will suggest, but the main thing is, for us anyway, that we're going home happy, we're into the first round proper, and we can look forward to tomorrow's draw. At this moment in time, obviously the ideal situation would be that we get another team from one of the lower reaches of non-league, but honestly, there's teams in League 2 and teams in League 1 that really don't scare me, and I think on our day I think we could potentially get a result against. But what will be, we can't do anything about the draw. I mean, we'll all have opinions of who we want and whether we want it to be at home or away, but in the end we'll get what we're given, and we just have to get on with it, and it's as simple as that. But that's that for this video, and I'll be back tomorrow night with my reaction to that first round draw. So until then, take care, cheers for watching, see you later.